The 1937 Maytag, if we may talk parts for just a little bit, these replacement parts, one of them that I received, and it's not the same as the other one. If I may just point out a few differences, this is the replacement part. This is the original 1937. And it's apparent on the get-go that this one down here is a later model. It has the reinforcement rib that comes around the bottom of the kick pedal, then the segment gear, and you can see it carries along all the way underneath the comparisons. If you can see, this one has this reinforcement and this one does not. This is a 1937. This is a newer model. All would be well. They will work either place. The dimensions are all the same, except the original one has a tooth broken off and has a chip on the top part of the segment here. Okay, the replacement one, both of them are sliding tooth. The replacement one, when I immediately, to clean it up, this was completely covered with dirt like this was. When I scraped it off with the blade, you can see it has two cracks in it. It's cracked here and it's cracked right here, the bottom part down here. So that segment right there could actually break away. So it's cracked. This part is not usable without a repair, a weld. And I would like to use on this engine in particular parts that hadn't been welded. That's update on those parts. Now, I also received a crankcase side cover that screws on there. This is the one that was with the machine. It has a crack here and a crack over here where that the pipe wrench was at. These was pre-existing cracks. And I did put the pipe wrench up here as these had been chiseled off and the wrench wouldn't fit on there. Had this not been cracked, I could have repaired this by putting it in the milling machine and mill those flats off again. I could make this a usable part, but being that it's cracked, at present I will not use this until I repair it later. The replacement part is this one, and it does fit on the crankshaft quite tightly. I will clean it up a little bit more and make sure it does not need a bushing in it. But as you can see, even on this replacement one, it's not had the magneto backing plate on it for quite some time. It's rusted, which that's okay. That will clean up in the electrolysis. But also you can see the mark on it there where somebody has removed it with a chisel. This is really not a good idea. It has two of them on, a light one over here and that deep one right there. So I will show you the wrench, the way I put these back on. I will show you the apparatus that I have built to install these and to remove them. I'll show you that later. I just wanted to bring you up to date on the parts. And also this oil retainer here, someone has, when they installed it, it's too deep. Now, there has been some comments, so I probably will replace this with the oil seal. As you know, I don't recommend that, but I probably will do it just for the sake of showing how it's done. The other part that was bad is this, where you put the full balls, and it was cracked two places quite badly. The replacement that I received is also cracked. This part was painted, and I just now scraped the paint away. And as you can see right there is a line that goes across there, direct in line with that taper pin hole. So this side is cracked. This one is not. So I would like to have a better one. This can be V'd out and welded and made serviceable. It's a repair that can be made to either one of these, and they will be repaired for use later. But I would like to have a better one of these, as to not have any welded parts on this engine. Also, I received a set of rings, two wide rings and 4 of the thinner ones. They're cast iron. I have used these before. They do work real good, those cast iron rings. And also another thing that's misused on these engines, washer. It was a special washer. This was not just a hardware store washer that helped the pulley on there. So this is a washer that Maytag used. I also got a new pulley, a used, cleaned up pulley, which it's a nice one. This right here is the air intake tube. It's as you can see, it's quite simple. It's simple. It's just a lock nut, a tube that has it's just an open tube, and this chamber here is just an open chamber. It's just a air gathering tube. The adjustment on this and this cap, it's a 3-part cap. You got the cap, and this is all made together, and then you got the spring and this here little cup assembly right there, and that goes on yonder. It fits down on the shoulder in there. You do want to get it down in on that shoulder. That's how simple that is. There's nothing exotic to that. I do think that they are producing these in a reproduction, if worst comes to worst. And the way this thing works, we will get into a little bit more later, but the way this thing works is you assemble this together just like that, just hand tight. You assemble all that on the engine, and when the engine starts, you would open this up like a quarter of a turn, start the engine, and then find out where the sweet spot is, where the engine runs the best. At that point, then you loosen this up while the engines are running. You loosen up that lock nut, and then you turn this to where the run is at the top. And then you lock your lock nut in that position. From thereafter, when you turn it off, when you get ready to start the engine, all you do is turn this to where start is up. You start the engine. After it catches a couple of revolutions, then you turn it up to run, and you're good to go. So simple. It's self-explanatory. To stop, turn left, which means you turn it this way. What you are doing is opening. You are allowing more air to go into the engine. Therefore, it will not have any suction on the fuel jet, and it quit running. Once it quits running, then you close this back up all the way to keep a bug from getting in there. It's good to go until the next time. You put it on start, give it about 3 kicks, and you're off and going. Put it on run, and you're doing laundry at that point. From here on the east coast of Arkansas, we working with them.